the struggles, as in sometimes you always, like the guys always seem to have the last say for
Oh,
everything.
yeah,
Like
okay.
picking even the songs, they can say, no, I don't like the song, I don't want to play.
Uh-huh.
And then you look and say, I'm singing it, what? I'm singing the song,
Yeah.
not you, ma.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's all those kind of little things,
Uh-huh.
that used to be like, what is going on here?
Mm.
Why must it be like that?
Mm.
Those are some of the things that, earlier on. I don't know whether it's still happening today, but sometimes it still does when I talk to some younger
Oh,
artists,
wow.
that sometimes you can say, like, guys, people will give her a song and they say, okay, you have to sing this song. But it may not necessarily be something that comes from
Yeah,
within,
exactly.
unless that's why it's so important today that co-writing co-writing or writing your own stuff, or just co-writing, or even picking or saying yes to a song that's given to you,
Yeah.
and you can bring it out
Yeah.
because you like the song and the words mean something to you. And I think that's where you get a great combination and a
Yeah.
great hit.
Exactly.
So it's got to come from the person who's carrying it. Also, it's just as important as the one who writes it, so that it all tallies together.
Yeah, exactly. So what is one of your mottos? Because I'm pretty sure it's so tough to like continue and just give yourself positive affirmations every day. So what's one of your mottos that you live by? Don't give up. Dream a bigger dream.
um,
Yeah.
I think it's about a certain amount of faith, having a certain amount of faith,
Right.
how you see goodness in life, and to never give up hope. Very often you will have, I never liked using the words like positive, negative, because I think it's overused.
Oh, okay.
Very much so.
Right.
It's so easy to everything. Oh, you're so negative, you. Oh, I can't stand people when they say things like that. Because negativity can be why there's a reason for that negativity
Yeah.
or positivity. And how people use it.
Right.
Sometimes it can be very demoralizing.
Of course.
And it's not kind and fair to young people when you use things like that, to put at them, because people are very sensitive today.
Exactly.
And you don't know why they quit on life, like suicide are so high.
Right.
And so many other things that they get so demoralized, by all these kind of words. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But having said that, I think it's about hope. Really feel like, you must try not to give up hope.
Yeah.
If this doesn't work, try something else. And I think COVID
Right.
time really has, I hope it has also given a knock to a lot of people, so that they wake up from something to help themselves get out of a situation.
Yeah.
It's not easy. No one says it'll be easy,
Yeah.
but there are a lot of people who are still struggling to try to, get on with their lives.
Yeah.
But we mustn't give up hope. I
Yeah.
think that hope is very important.
Yeah, recently I read a book that says if you don't have hope in life, you have nothing. And I can really relate to that.
It sounds harsh, but it's kind of like having to look at it like tough love
Yeah, exactly.
to yourself, tough love.
Right. But you know what? Let's hear. We're going to talk more about your kind of achievements, okay? So back in 2000, right? You starred in the musical The King and I. Yeah, with the Hong Kong singers throughout its 9-day run at the Hong Kong City Hall. So you played the role of Lady Tiang
Yeah.
in the musical, right? So how did you feel? Like how did you get the role? How did you feel? And
I went for an audition. I'm quite cool about things like that, and
Yeah.
I wish that, now I'm gonna throw this out there.
okay, yes.
Will call me here, so sometimes everybody says, yeah. Oh, we have her in mind, but I haven't got any calls yet from this kind of musical
Right.
theater scene.
Right.
But it would be nice. I do go for like auditions.
Of course.
And I went for this, and for some reason, I don't know, the particular song that I picked for the audition, they stopped me halfway, and the producer said, okay, great. Then next thing I know was stop, and I thought like, oh my god, was
Yeah,
I
you
bad or
messed
what?
up.
I messed
Yeah.
up, or is it terrible, or am I too? Maybe they might think, oh, she's not cut out for this sort of thing, But then the next, immediately that evening, they called and said that I'm in, and I
Oh,
got the role
wow.
as Lady Tiang, which is one of the leads. So I was quite thrilled and happy.
Did you jump around and scream?
I think I was in shock. I'm in shock with everything that's good news.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
And it takes me a while to like sink in, so I'm always in shock, like, really,
I'm always
did I
in
get
shock.
it? Did I get, is that real? I'm
should
not
be,
sure.
That should be my motto in life.
Yeah,
Always
I'm
be
always
shocked.
in shock. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you've obviously performed in many languages. So can you elaborate more on this? Where did you perform them? How many countries have you performed
I
in?
think languages, why I think it started in my earlier days when I first started singing. Originally was like pubs, and then it went to clubs, and then after that it went to like hotel lounges.
Oh wow.
At hotel lounges, it was slightly different because why? There were a lot of tourists.
Yes.
And I started doing like other languages,
Right.
just for the fun of it, all sorts of languages. And I didn't care whether I had my pronunciation was good or perfect. But, when you meet people from other countries, all they are so happy about is the fact that, oh my, she's singing our language. So sweet of her. You see, that gets people, like even when I'm living in other countries, and I tend to learn some of the languages just to speak to get by. And they will say, she makes an effort. And that pleases them.
Yeah.
Just as whether it's, you just speak like, Chinese or something, when you're in China or India or whatever, Korea or wherever, or Japan or anywhere in the world. And they were like, oh, she makes an effort, And if I really can't, I always carry a dictionary with me.
Yeah.
And then I'll try to get the words, and if I say it wrongly and say they think still can't quite get me, then I will try to like point it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? Right now we're gonna take a short break. Coming back, we'll talk more about the patriotic song Satya and some more of your interesting experience. Okay, so stay tuned. We're also on Facebook Live at TraxxFM Official. So make sure you go on over, ask your questions, say hi to our guest Fran. I almost said the long one again. But
Just, be you.
Yes, be back in a bit. Top of the hour, and of course we are still in the W Talk, and Fran right here. We have Fran in the studio. This comment coming in from Rudy on Facebook at TraxxFM Official. Is there any chance you and your team will team with Roy just for a one more time performance?
Show me the money.
Oh wow. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
You remember that
Preach it.
movie? It's Show Me the Money.
Preach
but
it.
it's about sponsors.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we can't do it without sponsorship, anything for that
Right.
matter, today.
Exactly.
So that's a shout out.
Yeah, Rudy, there we go. Show me the money. All right, and saying a big hello to everyone on Facebook right now. They're all saying hello to Dato Francissca. See, everyone's calling you by the long name.
I know.
Guys,
I know.
be cool. Call her friend. No, anyway, you know what? So we mentioned just now that you sang a song called Satya, right? It's a patriotic song. So coming back to that, Satya, the patriotic song, could you tell us a little bit more about the song and what does it mean to you?
I mean, the lyrics are very tender and gentle. And I think it really talks about unity, our country to pull together. And even in times of rough and, hardships. And we've gone through quite a lot in the last years, So we need to now focus on trying to get people out of poverty.
Yeah.
Which has kind of risen, quite bad. But the song at that time also, there was a time where, they wanted really for all of us to be united as well, I think we have pockets of moments like any other country in the world. There will be ups and downs and ups and downs.
Of course.
And so this song, particularly also during that time, and it really hit a lot of people. And it didn't matter who you were, what race or religion you belonged to. It just excelled. The song just became so great that everyone knew it, everyone was singing it, and everyone felt something. And that need,
Yeah.
And so I think that was one of the greatest songs ever written for unity. And that's why perhaps still today, so sometimes a lot of people, when they go back and their past, and then even today they said that song, the words are so meaningful, really meaningful.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. So that song has made a huge impact. Obviously, we're going to be hearing it
Yeah.
all throughout.
And
National
every
Month.
year it's out there still,
Of
everyone's
course.
doing it again, or, somehow or other. And I think it's wonderful because why? It is really like a very strong memory and even bringing it to date.
Yeah, exactly. So, wow. I mean, those were really big words, big, powerful words. But right now, speaking of song, right? Because I'm no singer, okay?
Oh, don't
But,
say that.
I heard something's happening on the 6th of September. So I'm going to sing this song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Am I
to
here?
friend. Happy birthday to you.
I got
Yeah?
one back for you.
Oh,
Mana cake I.
that
I'm kidding. I'm
outside
kidding.
lah. I obviously
No,
I'm
my
prepared.
God, that's a shock.
But yeah, happy birthday in
Not
advance.
you, Catherine.
Exactly. There we go. So we have come to the end of the interview, obviously, and National Day is actually next Wednesday. So what is your message to our listeners, since it's National Day as well, National Day month, any last words in conjunction with our National
Okay,
Day?
first of all, I want to thank you guys, TraxxFM.
Uh-huh.
TraxxFM for inviting me. Ooh, does that sound nice or not?
Say it again. Say it again.
TraxxFM.
Again and again.
Okay. Thanks for having me. So delighted being here. I hope I can come back again in the future. And also just to say a little bit about what's going on. It's quite a back-to-back thingy, right up to the run-up to Merdeka Day,
Yeah.
National Day. Tomorrow there's a concert Merdeka at Kampung Atap area. They're having a big open-air concert. I'll be there. And on Sunday also at another station, they're having something called Paling Legenda. And then I'll be doing the Ambang Merdeka also for RTM coming
Wow.
up. So I'm pretty excited. So I just want to say to everyone in Malaysia,
Wow.
let's try to work together to make things better so that we don't sink ourselves, Now let's look forward to try to build ourselves together, work together as a community. We belong to so many different peoples, whether it's around Asli, Malay, Chinese, Indians, our East brothers from Malaysia, Sarawakians, Sabahans, and all walks of life, Malaysians. Let's love each other, care for each other, and be kind to one another. I think that will speak volumes. That's one of the things that you will see, that hope cannot fail here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. There we go. Amazing words. Beautiful words coming from our guest today. Once again, we've been speaking to Dato Francissca Peter. And thank you so much for sharing your time and your insights. And we shall see you at the concert.
Yay!
All right. There we go.
Thank you.
Yes, got the news coming up at 12. Be back after that.